Sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not. Welcome to this episode of Am I the Asshole? Our first one is from Independent Box 44. Am I the asshole for telling my parents and my pregnant sister that I will not baby-proof my area of the house and saying that I will be locking them out instead? My parents live in the in-law suite of my house. They pay rent to help me cover the mortgage, but the house is completely mine. Their rent is $600 a month. That includes all utilities, including the internet and streaming services. My older sister is pregnant again. Yay. And she needs a place to stay as her baby daddy bailed out and moved back to Romania without her. My parents agreed to let her stay with them. They did not ask me, but, like I said, they pay rent and can do as they wish with their living area. My parents have full run of my house except for my bedroom and my office. My dad likes to putter in the garage and plays with my dog. My mom likes to bake in the kitchen and work in the garden. The basement has a kitchen, but it is small and mine is just all around better. Nope, they want me to baby-proof my levels of the house. I asked why I would need to do this as the kids would 100% not be in my area. My mom said that it would not be fair to keep the kids cooped up in the basement all day. I said that there was a huge yard and sunroom for them to spend time in if they really wanted. My sister said that she couldn't spend her time all cramped up like that with 3 kids. I asked when she found out she was having twins. She shut up. I dragged it out of them that she was planning on watching her friend's toddler for money. I said I did not have insurance for her to run a business out of my home. She said it was all under the table and that she needed money. This was when I said that I would be taking the keys to my area back from my parents, and I was also going to change the locks. I said that I agreed to let my parents live with me to help them out. They agreed to let her move in because she is an irresponsible wench that can't understand birth control. I never agreed to let her use my house as a day home. I know I do not want 3 kids here along with 4 adults. Well, 3 adults and a pregnant dumbass. I thought this, but I did not say it. My mom is mad that I'm going to lock them out of my area, but my dad understands. The thing is, I would let him keep a key, but my mom would get it from him, and she would give it to my sister. I said I would leave the garage lock the same, and that was good enough for him. My mom and sister are upset, and giving me the silent treatment. My mom got my dad to ask me if they paid for the insurance if my sister could watch her friend's kid. I agreed, but I did say that they should get my sister to pay it. I fail to see how you're the asshole when you're literally setting boundaries and rules in your own home. Sure, they may pay rent, but again, that's to do within their area. The fact that they're trying to get you to do extra things in yours and want the extra treatment, it doesn't work that way. And in my opinion, with your mom acting childish, it's not really setting a good example for your sister. This next one is by Fearless Material 443. Both me, 33 female, and my sister, 27 female, are Caucasian Latinas. However, she's always been more tan than me, a fact she's always been very proud of. For reference, my skin tone is close to Aubrey Plaza's, while hers is closer to Gina Rodriguez's. When we were younger, she would constantly talk about how European I looked compared to her, how my hair looked more blonde than brown, which no one ever agreed with, and how certain colors I liked looked awful on me due to my skin tone. I almost never said anything because I was 6 years older and had better things to do. Also, while I did have many insecurities, I never doubted I was beautiful. Fast forward to now, we both have kids. My husband is a little more tan than me, and both our children, 8 male and 3 female, have the same skin tone as their father. My sister's ex, and baby daddy, however, was a very pale Swiss guy. My niece, 5 female, is a fair-skinned girl with dark blonde hair, while my daughter is more tan and has dark brown hair. Everyone agrees that both girls are beautiful, but their skin tones have always bugged my sister. She insists that both girls are equally tan, that her daughter's hair is light brown, and that my daughter spends too much time in the sun. Last weekend, we all had dinner at my father's place. My son brought his notebook and drew pictures of everyone at the table. He colored my daughter's skin a darker shade than my niece. Edit, orange for my daughter, light pink for my niece. He also gave my niece yellow hair and colored my daughter's hair black. He lost his brown pencil. When he showed us the drawings, my sister frowned. She said he was exaggerating my cousin's features, and that he could at least make her hair darker. When my niece said that she loved the drawing, my sister told her it looked nothing like her, and insisted my son was doing this on purpose. Before the kids could get upset, I pulled my sister aside and told her she was being ridiculous. We had a very small fight in the next room. Near its end, I said something along the lines of, "Listen to me, your daughter is white. We are all white. You need to accept that and stop comparing the girls if you don't want niece's name to be insecure." We left shortly afterwards, and none of the kids have brought anything up again. My sister is pissed at me. She told both our divorced parents about the fight. Our father thinks I shouldn't have commented on my niece's appearance and wants me to apologize to my sister. Our mom thinks this is dumb. I agree, but says my sister is overreacting. Am I the asshole? Considering your sister is so fucking fixated on the skin color of her daughter and your daughter and trying to do comparisons in every single aspect that she can, it seems, no, you're not the asshole for telling her exactly how it is. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to wake her up and I guess get her to accept that fact. And our final one is from Acrobatic Main 2106. Am I the asshole for blowing up on my husband's friend after her wife died? My 36 female husband Ian, 44 male, is close friends with a woman named Jenna. They've been friends for a long time, before Ian and I got together, so I know her fairly well too, but we really have nothing in common and we're not exactly friends. Jenna's wife Laura very sadly and somewhat suddenly passed away in early March. She was terminally ill, but responding to treatment very well and was expected to survive another 2 to 5 years. She's been leaning on Ian heavily for support, which I understand, but she's been at our house every single day since, and even sleeping in our guest room most nights because she doesn't want to be home alone. Which would be okay, except she's getting more and more passive-aggressive towards me, and weirdly territorial of Ian. I've reminded myself that I don't think I could stand to see a happy couple for months if I lost Ian, and to be patient, it's not personal. My birthday was on Sunday. I got home Saturday after a morning out, and Jenna was there. I was making small talk when I asked Ian what he made for dinner reservations for the next day. Jenna inserted herself right here and asked Ian if he was going to be out the next day, and he said yes. She started panicking and saying that he couldn't, and she wasn't ready to spend an evening alone. I was going to tell her that she could still hang out here while we were gone, and she looked at me and said, "Don't you have any fucking friends you can go with?" And I just blew the fuck up. "Don't you have any other fucking friends you can go bother?" And so on. She called me selfish for monopolizing my husband, and I had enough and told her to get the fuck out of my house and not to come back, ever. Ian had been trying to calm things down between us, but it spiraled out of control fast, and he ended up escorting Jenna out and telling her that he'd come visit her in a few days, but he would be backing my decision because of how she spoke to me. I was happy for his support, and I still am, but it's been a few days and I just feel bad all around about it. I should have been more understanding of her, but I also feel like she should treat me more respectfully, and I'm not really sure if I overreacted. Given how you've literally allowed her into your home and have dealt with her effectively trying to monopolize your husband, even though that's what she thinks you're doing while he's your fucking husband you're entitled to, I don't think you overreacted or you're the asshole at all. I think your reaction was a direct reaction to the way she was treating you and talking to you. And I fail to see how you're wrong in that. Nobody should take crap from anybody, especially in their own home. Alright, that's enough stories for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of Am I the Asshole? If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons and super thanks contributors. Have a great day and stay safe out there.